Like and subscribe right now, or this will be you. I suggest you subscribe. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing my Jujutsu Shenanigans tier list. This is just my opinion, so if you disagree, don't like. I'm not saying I'm right. This is just my opinion. Anyway, so I'm gonna get into it. Starting with Gojo. Okay, look, Gojo. Like, let me go on game here. All right, so like, I'll just go over like the skills and everything. What I found is, let me just do this real quick. If I go like a normal dummy, he has some pretty good skills to rotate. Laps blue. You're not going to be able to catch a competent player with that, just off guard. His special ability, by the way, the teleport, is a pretty good ability, especially because it can tie in some of his moves. In terms of just like throw out skills, blue probably isn't one because it's blocked and you have quite a bit of end lag. If you do it like in front of their face and they block it, you're going to get punished. I found red's a good throw out skill because even though this version of it is very easily just blocked, or like you can even Manja kick it, the teleport version behind him, I've caught some good players just off guard with that because they don't expect it. And what's crazy is rapid punches. I found this as a throw out skill because when people just like blocking next to each other, just like throwing this out, and okay, I missed, but throwing this out, like they don't expect it, so it's actually a very good skill. I feel like twifold kick can be blocked, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure twifold kick can be completely blocked. Okay, the end part's a guard break. Or unblockable, but it does like no damage, so. Yeah, so probably don't throw out twifold kick, because they could like punish you before you throw the second one. And Gojo's mode. Okay, what I've found with Gojo's mode is Lapse Blue Max is a very high damaging skill if you hit the whole thing. Reversal Red is a pretty good skill. Yeah, it's pretty good. You can just like, you know, throw it out. It's kind of hard to avoid if you're not expecting it. And Hollow Purple is like, Hollow Purple is more of a, not really a 1v1 skill, because like if like they can just run up like directly in front of you, and like this, like if they go right in front of your hand, it won't hit them. And a lot of players will do that. But like, it's great for just sniping in third party because it pretty much does all their health. So it's incredible for just hitting people across the map with it. And then his kind of like, not really special, but like his cool trick, Hollow Nuke, is, okay, I know that's my thing. Okay, if I can aim, Jesus Christ. Hollow Nuke is like, has a big AoE. It's okay though, it's very situational, like you can't just use it all the time, I feel like. And Infinite Void, I don't really need to go over it, but it's probably one of my favorite domains, just because it's so freaking strong, I feel like. Like, oh, it's just, in the 1v1, it's probably my favorite domain to use. Anyway, that's Honored One. I'd say, it's a pretty, I don't really think it has many drawbacks, but I think there are techniques that does what it does, just maybe a bit better. So I would just argue it in like, probably not S. I think probably topper A. Okay. Oh, Sukuna, this is probably gonna be my first S tier. It's just like, not even because I really like, see, I'm not even the greatest let me swap characters. I'm not even the greatest Sukuna, right? But it's just he feels so powerful, and like good Sukunas are like, yeah, it's arguably the best in the game if you ask me. Like even a basic combo like this, it's so easy to hit, and like he just does a chunk of health, and and his special is probably one of my favorites, like the cancel out moves. Is so good to just like mess up your opponent. Manji kick is probably the most broken skill in the game as well, because like, oh, it can counter anything, I feel like, and it gets some good damage off from it, and you can like even combo style with it. So I feel like Manji kick is broken. Getting a black flash stream like this is really strong. Like, yeah, it's just the whole thing about Vessel is really powerful. And if we go into mode, if we go to Sukuna's mode, your M1's a cleave, which is like disgustingly broken. Because you can cleave M1, and I'll show you a basic like Sukuna combo, I feel like, but this combo I'm gonna show you isn't really true, But like it's avoidable if they have the skills to do it. But it like hits 9 out of 10 times. I feel like. So run up, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, dismantle 1, 2, 3. You do your R skill, and you do this to follow up. See, there's a window where they do get up, so they could do an iframe, and then you do your flame arrow, and they can dodge this, but it's kind of hard to dodge. I feel like, and that literally one shots, like I'm pretty sure. So it literally pretty much a one-shot combo. So if this isn't like broken, and then like world-cutting slash as well is just, I mean it's alright. It's nothing too crazy, but still it does a lot of damage. And like air dismantle is also like a kind of a version of that. So yeah, if you ask me, Vessel is definitely S tier. Alright, Hikari now. I feel like Hikari is like, he's like my favorite in the game, I'd say. But he's definitely not the best, if you ask me. He recently got like kind of nerfed, I feel like, too. But you can still do a kind of cool combo. I do this, I just go. And do your doors, 2, 3. And follow up with that. So it's a really fun combo. It's very I mean, not really avoidable, but it's kind of hard to start with, especially if they can get up after the down slam or uppercut. But still, it's fun. It kind of hits. And his domain, I'm not even gonna go into super, but his domain, the whole gambling, that's what makes him like my favorite technique in the game. I love just the whole gambling side of things with him. How about like his his pretty much ultimate is like really busted like by the best in the game because you're basically immortal. But it's like, you know, it's locked behind that chance. So Hakari is like, it feels like he's my favorite, so like, but like I want to put him up here, but realistically he's like, I'm gonna just put him, I'd say just above Gojo just because I love him. But like, you could argue him below Gojo. You could argue him down here if you really want. Actually, nah, I'd say A tier. But yeah, I'll put him above Gojo, but you could put Gojo above him. It doesn't really matter. Okay, Megami. See, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Megami. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't love Megami that much. And like, I feel like good Megamis are some of like the best plays in the game, I want to say. But I feel like the average, I don't even really want to show his moves that much, but I feel like just average Megami gameplay isn't that impressive. Like your average Megami is a bum that you can pretty easily beat, I feel like. Good Megamis are like really powerful though, but I just feel like most Megamis are just kind of not great. I'm just putting in like B tier, maybe like a low B tier if I put other people here. And like people, this is probably the most controversial one because Megami usually gonna be like, no, he's like up here, he's really strong. But like, I don't. In my opinion, like most Megamis, you have to be really skilled to use them, and that kind of holds it back, you know. All right, Mahito. Oh, see, like he could have been like nerfed something, I don't know. But just from my experiences, like even the mediocre Mahito, I find I'm not like a terrible Mahito. I'm not the best. I'm like a pretty average Mahito. So like, I would say like definitely S tier. Probably not above Sukuna. But you could argue I'm like best in the game if you really wanted to. But like, oh god, Mahito's kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Let me swap characters. What am I doing? Perfection. Mahito's just like, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just, so he has like some really just easy stuff you can do. Even like this is just really, this last part isn't guaranteed obviously, but if you hit it, it's like a good half-health combo. And there's more combos than that. His Black Flash is good, like you can even do it. I'm not even showing any of like the crazy like skilled combos. These are just basic ones I do. You can even do like a, yeah, you can even do like something like that and follow up with a gun if you really want to. Yeah, it's just Mahito's just, his base is dangerous and his ultimate, I think his ultimate form isn't anything too special, but what I will say is his domain. His domain, where it's just like if you're close to them they die, is one of the best in the game, if not the best, for dealing with like groups and individual players. I feel like it's very versatile. Because like, anyway, his moves like Spycraft is a good move to catch groups off guard. I feel like, and okay, I'll get into his ultimate form real quick, because I feel like I need to talk about this. His ultimate form, if you can get into it, which if you're in a group of people who don't know what they're doing, is not that hard. Okay, well, damn. I don't know how I missed that. So maybe it is a bit hard. But like, you have to hit 2 of these black flashes, and then you go into his perfect form killing thing, whatever. And like, this is like deadly. You're in the mode for a while. Like, widespread tax is a really, or widespread strikes is a really good skill. Face splits is great for catching people off guard. I missed it there, but it's like really, really fun to just hit people and dunk them. Crushing rush down is really fun. And don't even get me started on head splitter. This thing is like it's literally a manji kick that one shots, and it's like probably the most broken skill in the game if you ask me, because it's a manji kick that one shots if you hit it, and it's not that hard to hit, especially against, you know. I feel like a competent player will be kind of being careful about just throwing out skills and like M1's knee, because they know one head split they're just dead. So yeah, Mahito I feel like is just a pretty easy S tier, but I'll put him just below Sukuna because I feel like Sukuna. In my opinion, he's better than Sukuna because I'm not a good Sukuna, but I feel like generally Sukuna is better than Mahito. But just in my opinion, I just think Mahito is kind of crazy. All right, this one's gonna be controversial. Chozo. See, I don't like Chozo. I'm just gonna say it. I know some Chozos are like really good at the game, but I couldn't even like develop a basic Chozo combo or anything. I'm just not a good Chozo. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just a terrible Chozo. So I can see how like when you're good with him, I can see why he's like, you know. I can't even do like 3, isn't it? No, it's R. My bad. I don't know. So just for me, I feel like the average, like the reason I say the average Chozo is because you don't even like see any like Chozo the flick, because only the skilled people play him. And like because not many people play him, I feel like I can't really give him. I didn't even really rate his mode, but his mode is pretty straightforward. Like I forgot it's like Blood Wave, whatever it's called, Plasma something, whatever that big like kind of whatever his final move is that like can almost one shot. That's a really good skill, but then again you have to kind of be standing there and has a long R wind up. So I'm pretty sure it's like B below Megami. But like I get good Chozos like no, he's like top at S tier, best in the game, but because no one plays, I feel like no one plays Chozo. I rarely see a Chozo. He's just like low B for me. Alright, Todo. See, I love Todo. I love me some like I don't even main him or anything, but I love just like casually playing Switcher, you know. So his like I don't even know a good like Todo combo or anything, but you can like it's really like versatile. If I hit that kick, you know, I think it's just like really versatile. You can do a lot of stuff with him, which I love, you know. It's just you can kind of switch and his black flash. Okay, well if I can hit it. Okay, wow. There you go. His black flash is like really cool, and does a lot of damage. And I love killing people like just like this. Like I've killed a few people that way. It's like really satisfying, especially if you like they've been bothering you a game. And his ultimate is one of my favorite ultimates in the game, just because it's so stupid. But it's just you have some skills you can kind of just like okay, well if I can hit it, these skills are just really good. Climaxing jump is kind of hard to hit, I feel like, but it's also pretty good. Does a lot of damage. And oh my lord, brother, bro, brothers. This skill is like that. That is all of his health in one hit. Dreams is also good because it's just like, you know, pretty wide hitbox. So and his switch ability is really helpful, especially if you're actually like teaming on someone, which I don't recommend because I hate teamers. But still, this switch is just like really satisfying to do. So Todo, like I'm not gonna put him S or anything crazy like that, but I definitely want to put him like at least A, probably like. Should I just go top A, like off just opinion? Oh, this is tricky. Okay, cause I'm gonna be honest here. Hikari, you have to get into the ultimate, so I'll go put Gojo at top, and then I'll do switches and I'll do Hikari. Actually, I'm gonna do like this, cause like I feel like there's a lot of switches and most of them are really good. So I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna go like this. I feel like I don't see a lot of Gojos. All right, wait, who's next? Oh, we got Hiroguma. All right, almost done. All right, defense attorney. So this is interesting, right? I feel like his base, I feel like it got nerfed recently, if I'm not mistaken. But his base is just like, ignore that fact I missed that. His base is just like pretty strong. And I like it. I like his base. I feel like it's really strong. But like, then again, it did get nerfed recently. So it's not the craziest base. And even though you could argue that like, oh, you know, to get his ultimate, whatever, you need to be in. You need to be lucky, but I feel like I'm gonna lie, it's really easy to get his Executioner's Blade. Can you just confess? Right, okay, well. It's usually pretty easy to just get it. For some reason, the AI actually kind of act harder, which is weird. Oh, come on. Can you, like, answer, like, immediately? God, it takes them the whole 3 seconds. Okay, I don't like this. Thank you, okay. Now, can you just do a confess or something? Because that's what they always do when they get on 2. Okay, never mind. You don't want to confess. Come on. Oh, this takes forever. So I got to AI. Okay, now he confesses. Okay. Sure, pal. But with plays, I can get it, like, really easily. It's just easy getting their head and, like, know what they're going to pick. Okay, can I at least just, like, come on. Okay, you know what? I'll get the Executioner Blade. Whatever, it's good. Okay. So, and also, if you get it, all 3, you get Confiscate and Move, which is really strong. And you get see what move you lost. So, like, you could... Oh, but what's a good combo? Like, you could do a... Like, Eugene, they could lose their Black Flash, you know, which doesn't really mess them up too bad. But it's also, like, you know... Massive nerf for the opponent. They can't use one of their skills. Execution. This skill is pretty good. It's easy to hit, I feel like. And if you hit it 3 times... And doing like this is kind of hard to dodge then. Yeah, you hit the skill 3 times, you actually kill them with it. So... You just have to hit them 3 times. And then... Oh god, final judgment. The hitbox is really weird. And good players just like... Kind of... Okay, not execution. And good players just kind of avoid it, I feel like. But you literally one-shot anyone. Which is like disgustingly broken. It's pretty much like a worse head splitter, almost, because it just one-shots at everyone. So, like, I don't know, Hiraguma is, like, probably not B tier. I'm gonna go just high B tier. Actually, behind Megami. Because, like, I mean, yeah, behind Megami. I think Megami could be A, if you really wanted to say, but I just don't like him. And I think these two belong down B. And last one, Kogai, Locust, dude, whatever his name is, I don't really care. I will say his ultimate is, like, you can do some... I like him, because I feel like he's kind of underrated. Because you can do air combos, which are really cool. So if I just come here, you can just dash onto him. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Wing throw. Dash up to him. 1, 2. Crushing jaws, you know. Like, I don't know, whoa. And then just, that usually charges him. That's like half health. And is pretty hard to avoid. And then his ultimate, I don't really... Actually, I'll just show it to see how much damage. His ultimate is, like, pretty strong because it just one-shots, you know? So see, this guy was full health. Does it just kill or is it again, like, 1? And if you're attacking them while they're taking poison damage, they're definitely going to die. Yeah, so it does, like, a lot of the health, but if you're, you know, beating him up while he has poison damage, yeah, he's cooked. So it's a really good skill, especially in just, like, a 1v1. Against teamers, it's kind of... Still, it's not, like, the crazy thing, and if you miss it, you're just kind of screwed, so... Definitely not the strongest ultimate, I would say, because if you miss it, you're kind of cooked. So, you know, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna make me A, because I want to be nice. And I'll put Kogai. I'm gonna just put him above Hiraguma. I'm not a massive fan of Hiraguma. I think he could be better. Anyway, this is my final just opinion on all the characters. If you disagree with me or have any own takes, make sure you comment them. Anyway, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.